Shalom to all the Jews and Gentiles alike, sending a strong shalom to the children of light. Namaste to all. You already know what the deal is. We're going to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, our power, to Yahuwah Sabaoth, 𝐭𝐡𝐢𝐬, Wakanda, the Great Spirits, the All Parents, Yahadonai. Acknowledgement to the earthly mother, and acknowledgement to our elder brother, Yahushua HaMashiach, 𝐯𝐢𝐝 the Lamb, Yesiah the Messiah, Yahusha, the Lion from the tribe of Yehuda, the one the world calls Jesus Christ. So today we'll be talking about light, love, and wisdom. Let's go to the 8th light picture, Superscript, verse 101. So what is light? The light that I'm speaking about is not the Einsteinian light, but the superluminal light of higher beingness. It not only generates creation, it sustains it through love and wisdom. Light is the vehicle that carries the aspects of the divine Trinity throughout the many myriad realms of being and becoming, and being in between being and becoming, by introducing continuous projections of higher light images. Multi-dimensional life is made manifest into the spectrum. Let's go to the golden scripts. Now, I don't have a physical copy of this, but I had to get a PDF from her brother. So we finna dive in, and we're gonna be talking about that light. Let's go to chapter 30, verse 14. Hearken to mine uttering. Light, I have enlightened you, is creator of all good. It is of that substance whereby the return of your spirits into earthly bodies is determined. I speak of light further, enlightening your sciences. Light has more properties than ever man has dreamt of. It has vibration so fine in ether that incandescence cometh. It reacheth man's eyes in aspects of waves. I say it doeth more. It has more than incandescence. It performeth a greater wonder than that men may see in darkness. It cometh to man sustaining his spirit. It maketh miracles to happen. I say light is more. Light is the shibboleth of the host when manifesting. Yet likewise doth light manifest unto itself, having its properties to bring order from chaos. It goeth forth into darkness, pressing order before it. In that light vibrateth, harmony maketh order. Light hath power to achieve. It goeth up and down the universe, verily impelling creation before it. Light is the word of the Father, saying, Be, lo, matter is. Light cometh unto beings that are radiant, making them of radiance. It goeth forth from others, and maketh a path of radiance, announcing them. I say unto you, beloved, except that ye be born as creatures of light, ye cannot exist of a state that is permanent. Lo, light is permanence. Light cometh unto all the universe as form on form. It starteth in eternal time, as men know time. It goeth forth unto all eternity, never making haltings. Light shineth in a darkness, and men cry to one another, Lo, a fire hath kindled. Know that I tell you, the light maketh fire. Fire maketh not the light. Fire only kindleth in that light has reached it. Let's go to verse 29. Light is that property in ether which has the power to conceive itself in form. I tell you more. Light is that property in ether which maketh man to see himself raised unto godhood. I'm gonna say that again. Light is that property in ether which maketh man to see himself raised unto godhood. Even as light bringeth order out of chaos, so does it impact on man's spirit and reveal its fraught divinity. Man receiveth the lights and cometh to the Godhead. He is swept in the path of it unto the eternal principle of love. I say unto you, beloved, ye are born of light. Light hath made you mortal. It has transcended mortal tissue and implanted your spirit in that which was embryo. Cell on cell hath grown because of it. From those cells have ye bodies. They do you their servicings. Light cometh to the parent. I say, in conception, it raiseth an embryo. Lo, it is form. It permeates matter, and increased form as growth. It supplieth growth with tissue. It openeth the womb, and bringeth forth the babe. Light hath power to do that which is forbidden unto mortal flesh, that is clumsy in maneuverings. I say that light concerneth us as instrument of truth. Light is our shibboleth for making men to know their godhood. Let's go down to verse 42. Light waves are thought incarnate, manifesting on and in substance. I have answered the mystery. Thus, light hath performance. Pause. Let's go to Third Testament. Let's go to chapter 35, verse 4. Every incarnated and disincarnated spirit emanates vibrations when it thinks. Every emotion exerts an influence. You can be sure that the world is filled with these vibrations. Let's go back to the golden scripts. 43. Men say, Lo, light cometh from the lamp, not knowing that the vessel cometh first from light. Men say the lamp is lighted. Lo, the vessel, the body, holdeth fire that is light in an attic. Man, let me say the hold on. Let me go over that again. Men say the lamp is lighted. Lo, the vessel, the body, holdeth fire that is light in an attic. What is that really saying? On the surface, it may seem like you this body, but in the background, you really a light being, right? But most people are blind to their true nature. Grasp this well, my beloved. I say ye have used for light yourselves in the times that come upon you. I say light is your servant, even as it is mine. Now ye see light manifesting as a substance, and great is your wonder. Substances have emanation, that is light in a form. Light is concerned with creating that form. If there is light, I tell you there is form. Without light, no form formeth. If such be apparent to eye of the countenance, how much more has it appearance to the eye that is spirit? I tell you that ye have powers that come of me, making light forms already. At times ye do see such forms, but ye do know not their essence. Ye greet not their meanings. Light cometh unto you, making ideas for writings. Ye declare to the brethren, Lo, an inspiration honored me. Now let's go to the keys. The keys of Enoch. Key 306, page 395, verse 5. We must understand that every molecular form in the human body, in every molecular form of motion, structuring human thought, throws off a radiation of light. So every time there's a thought, there's those lights going off. And the higher evolution is picking up on that light. Now let's go to key 316. Page 516, verse 69. 𝐳 is light polarization, composed of thought particles of light that can transform the body while maintaining the sensitive faculties of the mind, so that it can function on a multitude of levels. And when you receive a whole light being, you also receive the light polarization of 𝐳, which enables you to see other dimensional realities and to make contact with the Lords of Light, who acknowledge that polarization of light so you can participate with them. Just as 𝐳 comes from the brotherhood of light to man, there's also 𝐳-on, or like, 𝐳-on, Mount Zion, right? Thought particles which are created by the spiritual and physical energies, which are aligned with your own system and operate with you as a unit for higher consciousness awareness. Metatron revealed that these thought particles of light, known as 𝐳-on, are necessary for transformation into the lights because they work as an additional charge in the length-defining operations of the human electrochemical processes, so that the electrochemical processes have access to a higher field of energy. By the use of 𝐳-on, the body is subordinated to your thoughts. Now let's go back to the 8th light picture superscripts. Thou shalt be the wisdom. 105. So what is love? We now consider love to be an emotion we can possess for ourselves. Yet, that is not the true essence of love. Love is not about any one individual. Neither is it about physical possessions. Seeking to possess it for ourselves is not the pathway to true sustaining love. Love is instead about sharing, releasing, being generous, having endearment, being appreciative, and having understanding of others. Knowing that the power of love is always present and always within our reach. Love has no boundaries. It is all about unity and oneness of spirit, first and foremost. Then, when and where appropriate in the physical nature, it also manifests. Through love, we exist in an interplanetary partnership where we can share with those of other realms when we become more fully awakened. Yes, the human and divine can be in loving harmony if we see ourselves as unique divine I am sparks. As divine sparks, we can extend that higher love to all life around us. Love is also not about control, as it is freely given to all who truly want to receive it. Love is about deeply reconnecting and allowing for a sharing that leads us collectively into divine ascendancy. Ultimately, we can think of ourselves as vibrations of love. And when we do, we cannot stay silent. We must share it. Our physical nature suffers from a lack of love, which brings forth inner pain that can lead to sickness and death when we do not understand the true nature of love. In our minds, we are not willing to release it and share it. Love is also not divisible, as we cannot separate love into pieces. It is always available and is to be shared with others even though they may be thousands of miles away or completely in another realm. Again, there are no boundaries to love. Yes, there are various aspects of love, but the higher love, agape, comes to us with the wisdom of greater dimensions from other realities. So with love and wisdom as our guides, we know in advance how to act and react to all of life's circumstances from a higher overview effect. With this viewpoint, from the position of higher wisdom, the distances between the future and the past disappear, and the insights needed for this life are revealed through divine love. True celestial wisdom, however, is partnered with the light of the higher worlds, as it is ultimately from God and is given to those who are seeking to know the divine mind. So wisdom comes from the universal orchestration of love, being shared with each of us through the field of the Holy Spirit on all levels of reality, from the subatomic to the biophotonic to quantum fields, to the spiritual cosmic dimensions. This allows us to be prepared and made ready for a direct connection with the divine. Thus, as part of humanity, we are all attractors of both love and wisdom, which we can receive in abundance if we so choose. But to receive these attributes, we must also be willing to share them. 125. All the information about the universe and the various realms, those who live within them, are known through wisdom. From the thought forms being emanated as a governing force, it maintains the divine ordering throughout life, which itself is diverse, as everyone is unique. Added thought forms of love and wisdom are essential for soul growth. 128. Through such a profound understanding of wisdom, we are initiated into a higher vision of life, seeing how true wisdom transforms our thoughts. This is because true higher wisdom is from the higher dimensional planes that are beyond the illusion and confusion of our local reality down here in the lower heavens. Through her, we are given new understandings, new awakenings, and true universal awareness from the divine. Fortunately, more and more wisdom is being shared with us now as the veil or the curtain of this experimental realm is being lifted amidst the larger cosmic drama. With it, we can overcome the limitations of our 3D knowledge, the lesser Sophia, as we awaken to future knowledge that exists today, but has been veiled from us. Speaking of Sophia, we are gonna go to the Pistis Sophia book. Book 2, chapter 84. And this is 𝐁𝐴HH speaking to Mary Magdalene. And when I bring you into the heights, and you see the radiance of those in the height, you will be extremely astonished. And when I bring you into the region of the archons of the 𝐯𝐯, which is fate, you will see the radiance around them. And because of their overwhelming great radiance, you will think this world before you to be as the darkest of darkness, and you will view the whole realm of humankind as if it was a speck of dust before you. Because of the great distance it is away from it, and because it is great size is so much greater than it. And when I bring you into the 12th eons, you will see the radiance in which they exist, and because of the great radiance, the region of the archons of the 𝐯𝐯 will seem to you as the darkest of darkness, and it will be as a speck of dust before you, because of the great distance it is away from it, and because its great size is so much greater than the other, as I told you before. And further, when I bring you into the 13th eon, you will see the radiance in which it exists. The 12 eons will seem to you as the darkest of darkness, and you will look at the 12 eons, and they will seem to you as a speck of dust, because of the great distance they are away from it, and because its great size is so much greater than theirs. So what 𝐻𝐴HH is basically saying is that as you go higher and higher in these realms, when you look down at those lower realms, it's gonna be like a a speck of dust. It's gonna be darker than it's like it's gonna get brighter and brighter and brighter, more radiant as you go up into these higher realms. So we got all of this going on, but yet all the while, the world is worried about itself. The world is worried about, oh, what Kendrick Lamar is doing. Oh, what Drake is doing. Oh, Kamala doing this. Oh, Joe Biden doing that. Oh, Trump doing this. And it's just like, dang, y'all is tripping right now. We got these other beings in these higher realms. And every level you climb, it gets more radiant. Let's go back to the 8th light picture, Superscript 133. This is why the scroll of Daniel chapter 12 tells us, then the wise will shine like the brightness of the heavens, and those who lead many to righteousness will shine like the stars forever and ever. But you, Daniel, shut up these words and seal the book until the end of time. Many will roam to and fro, and knowledge will become abundant. Daniel is essentially saying that conscious growth will be speeded up at the end of time, as we are part of a larger zone of consciousness that is also graduating into a greater level of awareness. The thought forms of wisdom have always been available for those who have sought them out, such as the saints and sages. Yet Daniel says at the end of time, the fuller wisdom will be poured forth for all, which is not an allegory, but a reality. I was told the information in the keys of Enoch was part of this larger knowledge release that Daniel 12 speaks about that will come at the end of time. It's also not a coinky-dink that we are on the 9th superscript. Well, only one more is left, so we get into that time. Let's go down to 141. However, the change that is happening now is not just about Earth, but the holarchies/hierarchies of the divine are changing the limited realities of the thought forms that have plagued this conscious field. This means that even the local councils and hierarchies themselves are changing. So the thought forms of wisdom are becoming more and more abundant, as wisdom and knowledge are being increased as we near the end of this time cycle. These thought forms are being poured out using new frequencies of light, or higher light, lower light, and restored thought wave emanations to prepare us for greater levels of glory. Currently, most lack true wisdom and must learn to acquire the higher living wisdom to discover the answers to life. Now let's go to the 7th light picture, superscript. Thou shalt be the witness. Let's go to wait. Let's go to 458. I have worked with Faraday cages that have been designed to block magnetic fields, and it was clear that reducing the magnetic fields of the earth from our environment can enhance the consciousness field in the body. So the weakened field of the planet can also increase the flow of higher thoughts coming to the earth. Many of us are now aware of this magnetic change taking place on planet Earth as the fields begin to weaken and shift, augmenting our consciousness, mind, reach abilities. Exactly. So this is happening right now. As the Earth's magnetic field is weakening, that light's coming in, right? All of these solar flares, these CMEs, right? You can just go and just search it up and you can see it everywhere, right? The Earth's magnetic field is weakening, and you can even see that these solar flares are what's causing these earthquakes, these volcanoes. All of this stuff that's happening right now on the Earth is all a part of this ascension right here. And you see why the people of the world just don't like it, or they get in their feelings when these earthquakes happen, right? These volcanoes pop off, right? People start leaving, start getting out of here, because we at the end. We at the end of at the planetary cycle, right? So yeah, but that's gonna be it for this lesson, for this video. Hopefully you got something out of it. You ate good. You had you a snack. You went into the pantry closet. You ate good. Had you some dinner. And I say shalom and stay strong.